All right, here we are with our next video. I've been making these videos a little bit shorter. I sort of feel like a 10-minute video is too long, so we're going to have more videos with this project, but they're all shorter. So in the previous video, we learned how to add space at the top of the H1. Where's our H1? Here it is. Margin top 500. So that the image would show and the text wouldn't be on top of it. So now we have 500 extra pixels of margin up there. Let's do the inspector and let me select it and inspect. And as I hover over it, you can see that big margin up there. Let me scroll down a little. Yeah, there it is. So you can see the big orange margin. It could be margin or padding. It really wouldn't make any difference because what's up above here is nothing. Sometimes it does matter whether you choose margin or padding, and that's something we're going to look at right now as we endeavor to place this line image. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see it's a line and it's got a little dipping triangle at the bottom. And it's named H3, so we kind of know where it's going to go. So let's place that and play around with margin and padding. So the first thing I'm going to do is the background image. I'll add it the same way we did before with the URL. There it is. And assets / images / here it is, h3.gif. Thank goodness they're well named. So let's do a save and see what that looks like. Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, you can see that it's repeating and I wouldn't want that, or at least I don't want that. And also it's crossing out the text. So let's see if we can fix that. We'll turn off the repeat. Background repeat, and I want no repeat. Save and refresh. There, that's well taken care of. Now let's see if we can get it off the text. So we're going to play with the background position. So I'll type it all myself. And we know that by default, it is at the left top. So I will try the left bottom. Save and refresh. Well, that helped, but I do not like how it's touching the letters. It still makes them a little hard to read. So now I'm going to play with, let's take a look at this. Let's inspect it. I'll have to scroll up. So we're looking at that element, the H3. So you can see the margin, the orange margin above and below the blue element. And I don't know if you can tell, but making the margin bigger is not going to change anything that's inside the blue element. If you want to, you can play with that in the inspector, but since I already know it's not going to change anything, I'm going to play with padding. So I'm going to try padding bottom because I think that's what's going to work. So let's give it a try. Padding bottom. And I'm really not sure what to add here. Let's try 5px so we can see what that looks like. It helped a little bit. I think 8 pixels might be better. You don't want to have visual clutter. Save and refresh. Much better. So let's look at that. Let's look at what we've done here. There's the H3, and you can see in the green that padding that I just added to move it down. And I will say that again, I think the underline, just as a designer, the underline should be taken off these H3s. But for the purposes of this exercise and the video and wanting it to match the files that are already created, we will leave it there. So I'm feeling good about it. In the next video, we will learn some more about getting the text inside this margin.